Hello friends, when I moved to UK from India few years back for work, I had to get used to a completely new country, new people and a completely different healthcare system. It took me a while to realize that I was spending a lot more money on things unknowingly because this was a completely new country and I was not aware of how things work here. In this video, I am going to share 10 important tips about day-to-day expenses in the UK which will help you save your hard-earned money while living and working in the UK. If you are someone who has recently moved to the UK from another country or planning to move to UK in near future, this video is going to be very important for you. Hello, my name is Suman and I am an Indian doctor currently working in the UK. On this YouTube channel, I make videos on life and work in the UK. Please consider subscribing to this channel if you want to see more videos on this topic. Shopping for grocery is one of the unavoidable expenses. In the UK, you can shop for your grocery from either the large supermarkets or small corner shops, and also there is the option of online shopping. When I started living in the UK, I used to do all my shopping from Sainsbury's, which is a large supermarket chain. It took me a long time to realize that the prices of the items they vary significantly between different supermarket chains. You will be paying a premium price if you are shopping from places like Waitrose, Boots, Marks and Spencers or online providers like Ocado. Mid-range shops are Sainsbury, Morrisons, Tesco, Asda, and the cheaper brands are Lidl and Aldi. If you prefer online shopping, then you can use Amazon Fresh or buy from Morrison on Amazon. I use Lidl for bulk of my grocery shopping and Asda for some top-ups if I need something in the middle of the week. Just because these shops are cheaper doesn't mean that the quality of their items are bad. But you won't get enough varieties or exotic options in these shops. You can see an example of how the average shopping basket price will vary depending on where you shop from. In the town where I live, we have two Asian shops where we get all the necessary ingredients for Indian cooking and fresh vegetables. As a Bengali, I love eating fish, so I can buy frozen fishes like rohu, pomfret, prawns, and even hilsa from our local Asian shops. The cost of fuel, be it petrol or diesel, varies between different fuel stations and between different parts of the country. The petrol stations in the motorway services like Shell or BP will cost a lot more than petrol from a supermarket like Morrisons or Asda. I don't know the exact reason for this variation, but I read somewhere that supermarkets don't keep a lot of profit margin on their fuel prices as they expect the customers to go in the actual shop and spend more money on buying other things. So it's important to plan for your travels and fill up your car with petrol or diesel in advance. Many of us will understand the difference between generic and branded medicines, where the prices of the branded medicine will be higher than the generic medicine for the same drug molecule. Similarly, if you are buying items from famous brands, it will cost higher than the cost of the item from the supermarket's own home brand. Most supermarkets will have their own version of common household products like tea, coffee, toiletries, and various food items. If you choose the home brands of the supermarket, then you will be able to save a lot of money. If you are new to UK and you are planning to travel by train, then it is quite confusing when you are traveling for the first time. I used to purchase tickets from the station just before travel like we do in India without realizing that this is one of the costliest way to pay for your train tickets. The same journey could have different ticket prices based on the type of ticket that you are purchasing. There are options of advance ticket which are the cheapest but non-refundable and only valid for that particular train journey. If you want to travel in office hours like till 9:30 a.m. in the morning, then you have to pay a premium for anytime tickets. The prices are much lower if you are traveling after half 9 in the morning and during the weekends. So always buy train tickets online and in well advance of your travel to save money. It's also important to be aware of cashback options while you do your necessary day-to-day purchases. You can find various credit cards like American Express and some other dedicated platforms like Quidco where you can get cashback on your purchases from almost all major companies in the UK. This is an easy way to save money on your day-to-day expenses. I have provided a referral link to the American Express credit card if you want to check it out. While working in India, I always bought food in the hospital canteens. So for first 6 months of my job in the UK, I used to eat lunch in the hospital canteen. It took me a while to realize the effect of this on my personal finances and savings. You can save lot of money if you buy food from the supermarket and then pack your own lunch from home compared to buying food from the canteen at workplace. Customer loyalty hurts in the UK. You should always switch your utility providers like energy, broadband, TV, insurance, etc. and keep looking for the cheapest tariffs when you come towards the end of your contract. If you unknowingly continue with the same provider, then most likely you are paying a lot more than what you should be paying. You can also earn money for referring your own companies to other friends. For example, I have provided referral links of my own utility providers in the description box below. In case you want to switch to any of those provider, then you will get some extra money as a cashback and I will also receive some referral commission. Nowadays, we all need to use mobile phones. In the UK, you can either buy a SIM card and use it with your phone, or you can enter into a long-term contract with mobile companies like EE, O2, Vodafone, etc., where you get a new phone and pay monthly towards it. When I moved from India, I continued my own Indian mobile phone for a few years and I just bought a pay-as-you-go SIM from Lebara. The advantage of Lebara is that they provide free Indian calling talk time on their monthly packages and you don't have to enter into a long-term contract with them for their pay-as-you-go SIM. In India, I used the same bank account for more than 12 years while I was living there. But in the UK, you can actually earn money for switching your current bank account to a different bank. You should not do it too frequently as it might affect your credit score, but it can be done every 3 to 5 years. I recently earned £175 for switching my own bank account to Santander from HSBC. Also, when you switch your bank account, all your outgoing direct debits and incoming funds like your salary, they get automatically transferred and there is no need to do this manually. This is free money just by switching your bank account and there is no reason why you should not get it. The last point is valid if you are working for the NHS or any public services in the UK. Most large companies in UK will have a scheme for NHS discount either directly or through blue light card. I would highly recommend getting a blue light card as you can literally save money on everything that you can buy. For example, when we bought our house, a lot of our furnitures, electronic items like washing machine, TV were bought using NHS discounts and it saves literally hundreds of pounds throughout the year. Hope you will find this video useful and you will be able to save a lot of money based on the tips which I shared in this video. Please hit the like button and check out the links in the description box below if they are of interest to you. Thank you for watching.